My name is John Messner. I'm one of the curators of transport and technology here at the Riverside Museum, and I look after the railways, subway, trams, and buses collection. One of the things that was best loved in the old museum was Kelvin Street. So one of the things we made sure to do here was to do another example of a Glasgow street scene. We have a great opportunity to kind of split the subway galleries. We had one in the old Kelvin Street, and it featured a electrified Merklin Street station look from the 1930s to the 70s. Well, now we have two. So we have the earlier version, which represents Glasgow subway, the third oldest subway in the world, behind London and Budapest, that was pulled by a cable. It looks like that time period. There's a wooden flooring, which the subway would have had at that point. The walls and the ceiling and lights have all been based on descriptions at the time. There are very few photographs, but there are a few really good descriptions. And we have some objects which tell the story of how the subway system used to run, and also an interactive where families and children can try to be the gripman, who is the driver of the old subway, basically who just had to turn a wheel and grab a hold of the 6.5-mile cable which ran under Glasgow's streets. It's definitely different from the old subway gallery, but it gave us that opportunity to tell the original story, not just kind of the second half of the subway's history. I think almost all the displays I've worked on here, and there's over 20, which include the two subway galleries, have just been a great opportunity to learn more about the history of Glasgow, to learn more about people, really. It's been great to talk to ex-apprentices or people who used to work on the subway and find out firsthand, not just from a book, but from them what it was like. The old Transport Museum is well loved. Talk to almost anybody who lives in Glasgow. They either came in with their school, or their family brought them here, their grandparents brought them here. So there's such a real connection with this collection. And the Riverside Museum Appeal, the outcomes of that have just kind of shown that. When we've asked the people to support us for the new building, they've really been very generous because they've enjoyed the old building and the old collection so much. And they obviously feel the new building with the new collections are going to be just as good and better. And I hope when they get to come in, when we open, would appreciate that as well. And we're very thankful for all those people who have helped out.